Up next, you will hear from our surgical technician and find out what it is a surgical tech does in the operating room.
Hello students, I hope you all are doing well and keeping safe. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Gertrude Soto and I am a certified surgical first assistant. But to become a first assistant, I first had to become a surgical technologist. And that journey started for me about 17 years ago. Actually, I was not in the medical field prior to becoming a surgical technologist. I was a workforce advisor for Workforce Solutions. And currently, at the position I'm in, I had to have lots of years of experience to get here. But it all started when I decided to go back to school and go into the surgical technology program at TSTC in Harlingen. It is a 2-year program. It's an associate's degree in surgical technology in health sciences. And after I graduated there, I started working at Rio Grande Regional Hospital for about 2 years in general surgery. And now I'm here at DHR Health at Women's Hospital. I've been here going on 12 years already. And honestly, it is the best thing that I can't imagine myself doing anything else, actually. I've come across so many brilliant, smart people that I've learned from surgeons, anesthesiologists, other applied health professionals, nurses, and everything that we do as a team. We're a vital part of the surgical team. My day starts at 6:30 a.m. and typically ends at 3. Sometimes we do go past that. We do take calls on the weekend. We do take calls during the week and sometimes some shifts during the weekend, but it's not very often. It's pretty sporadic. I personally specialize in women's health, which is obstetrics and gynecology. I work closely with our gyn-onc surgeon, the cancer doctor, and I also specialize in cosmetic and plastic and reconstructive surgery. So when I was in school, you have a year of prerequisites, which include like your Englishes, your algebras, some psychology, speech, and then after your first year of prerequisites, you have your year of core program. After completing those 2 years, then you're able to sit for the surgical technology certification with the National Board of Surgical Technology, which is NBSTSA. And after you pass that exam, you're able to come into a hospital and hopefully be part of the surgical team with that certification. Also, it's never a dull moment in the operating room. It's exciting. Every patient, every surgery is different, and you're always continuously learning. So if you like being part of a team, you like helping people, I believe that this program and this career path is the perfect thing for you to do. Our role as a certified surgical technologist, where I started at, our role starts in the morning. You go in, you check your room, make sure that you have all your instrumentation, equipment, supplies needed for the surgery. The main role of the surgical technologist is to make sure that the sterility of the field is not broken. And if it is, know how to troubleshoot it and fix it, as well as during the surgery, while performing the surgery, you're passing the instruments to the surgeon. You can also be retracting tissue. You can be cutting suture that the surgeon uses to tie vessels off. And afterwards, after the surgery is done and you've done everything, you've closed the patient, you put on the dressing, you clean the patient, put on the dressing, make sure everything is good. And then from there, the surgery ends and on to the next. And typically I can do maybe 5 surgeries in a day, depending depending on the specialty that I'm doing that day. And I hope that if this does interest you to be in the medical field, the surgical technology program interests you, then I highly recommend that you go onto TSTC Harlingen, look it up, contact Ana San Pedro, who's the director. She's an amazing, amazing mentor of mine. I learned a lot from her. And you can, from there, go on to investigate what it is that I need, you know, because you're going to be needing, of course, financial help to go to school. There's the federal Pell Grant, which I used. There were scholarships that I got, as well as Work for Solutions also helped fund my schooling. I couldn't do it alone. I was a single mom. But if you're persistent and you know what you want, persistence will get you there. And I hope that maybe this might have piqued a little bit of interest in you, and you all have a great and amazing day. Thank you so much for your time.